Hello and welcome to Carolina News. I'm Talmadge Sherman. Thanks for joining us. Much like the Penn State and Syracuse scandals, many cases of child abuse and molestation go unreported for years. The girls that came here filled out this sheet, and then they were taken to a room with 9 other girls, and they met with the casting director, and he asked them, what makes them a bad girl? Here at the Humane Society, where they keep horses like this one if they don't have homes, they say horses as meant as companions, not for consumption. Sound equipment, refreshments, and these rental chairs, the cost for the traditional address climbed to the thousands. But some USC students think the money could have gone further than a 45-minute speech. While the band's hard work and dedication have paid off for them in a big way, they can't help but give credit to the woman who has led them to this point, their new director, Dr. Phillips. I'm out here at the front gate of the South Carolina State Fair where the line is sure to stretch all the way down the road. But right now it's about mid-70s here in the Midlands, cloudy up above. But those clouds could part very soon. I'll tell you when in your full forecast a little bit later. Ashley? It's a clear and sunny day here in the Midlands, but that cold front that swept through the southeast that brought the heavy rain and severe thunderstorms left behind some chilly weather because today's highs only reach into the mid-50s. But no need to worry because we will be warming up in the future. I'll have more on that on your full forecast coming up a little later.
If somebody witnessed a child being abused, or even if they just suspected that a child is being abused, it's really important to report it always.
That's the advice that Brooke Weimer, a therapist and forensic interviewer at the Dickinson Center, which has been aiding abused children since 1995, have to anyone who has come into contact with sexual abuse. The center is a nonprofit safe house for children who are brought there after being taken out of an abusive environment. Here they talk with therapists, counselors, and receive medical attention. And with the recent sex abuse allegations from Syracuse, Penn State, and the Citadel, reporting abuse has become more important, and she says there are multiple ways to do it.
If they witnessed or suspect abuse of the child by their parent, then that would be something they would report to the Department of Social Services. If it's a caregiver, so maybe a daycare or something like that, then that would be Department of Social Services that they would want to call. And that would be the Child Protection Unit. But if the abuse is by anyone other than a parent or a caregiver, it would be something to report to the local law enforcement agency.
Much like the Penn State and Syracuse scandals, many cases of child abuse and molestation go unreported for years. Dr. Allison Foster is the program director at the Children's Advocacy Center of Richland County, says this is a very common phenomenon.
Of all the true child sexual abuse victims in America, 2/3 of them will not come to anyone's attention during childhood. So 2/3 will not tell anybody or come to anyone's attention until they are adults.
Foster also says that Sandusky's behavior falls in line with things she's seen in her career from these types of cases.
What I know about predatory pedophiles and the way they seek opportunities to have access to children, I just think there are a lot of red flags, and I'm really obviously happy that there's going to be an aggressive investigation.
She says she has not seen an increase in reports since the recent scandals, but it is important for parents to tell their children if they feel that they are being touched or treated in any way that makes them feel uncomfortable. They should tell them or any adult right away. Talmadge Sherman, Carolina News. Ben Collier is a resident of the flood-damaged lofts at USC, and he is saying that he wished he had been warned of the dangerous waters and would have taken precautions.
I would have moved my car further up so it was not on the lower part of the parking lot, and I probably would have put some towels under our windows because they're still leaking in the majority of my apartment lofts.
Although it is not required, each semester the Carolina Alert System urges students to sign up for their notification service to receive text messages and emails in case of any danger in and around the campus. While some students may be frustrated that they didn't receive notification this weekend, Captain Grabsey assures us that the Carolina Alert System is for immediate danger only.
The alert system is designed that when you initially sign up to only alert you when there's an ongoing threat to life safety. So for instance, if there's a tornado that was spotted a couple miles from campus headed our way, and we knew that there was an imminent danger to students and there was nothing that we could do to mitigate that, or let's say there was an active shooter or a gas leak or a fire on campus that you might not otherwise know about, we would alert you via text messaging at that point.
Grabsky says USC police were out in full force to ensure students on campus were safe.
Our officers were able to get to the areas on campus that were flooding quickly and stop traffic so that there was no more threat of folks getting into that water and posing a safety issue.
He wants students to know the system is for ongoing life-threatening emergencies that occur on campus only. His department assesses the situation to determine how much the danger is a threat to public safety. Talmadge Sherman, Carolina News. Bad girls of the Midlands and beyond headed to Jillian's Billiard Club of Columbia to impress producers and casting directors to earn a spot on the wildly popular reality show, which puts 7 rebellious women between the ages of 21 and 27 into a mansion for 3 months, where they party, drink, and of course fight, all while the cameras are rolling. Zach Johnson, the casting director for Bunham & Murray Productions, who are behind other guilty pleasures like The Real World and Keeping Up with the Kardashians, say he's looking for someone that will pop on your TV set.
They're expressive, they're charisma, personality, layers to them as far as what they've been through, overcome obstacles, anything that's endearing, anything that is entertaining to watch.
The girls that came here filled out this sheet, and then they were taken to a room with 9 other girls, and they met with the casting director, and he asked them, what makes them a bad girl? Khadijah Rowley, also known as Pink Moon, drove 12 hours from New Orleans and is one of many who came to showcase just how bad they are.
I'm getting tired of people saying, oh, you should be on TV. Oh, you should be on TV. Oh, well, baby, today is the day. Huh? It's over. Don't even worry about saying it no more, baby, because one thing about it, I'm about to bless the whole world while y'all playing. Pink Moon is in the building.
I'm not looking really to go anywhere. I just want to have fun and party and meet new people and party some more.
Johnson says he is looking for girls that are relatable and not just someone looking to be famous. Because if there's one thing he's learned in this business, it's that
every person wants 15 minutes of fame.
The crew will continue to scour the country in search of the girls that are the right fit for the club. Talmadge Sherman, Carolina News. The university's sexual health offices were on Green Street today to promote awareness for World AIDS Day tomorrow. Tables were set up in front of the Russell House to promote a sexually healthy lifestyle for students. Contraception was offered for free, and students could leave ornaments on a Christmas tree with inspirational messages for those affected by HIV and AIDS. Shamika Wilson says getting the word out is the key to fighting the disease.
Education is key. If you are sexually active, getting tested, regularly, once a year is always good. When you go get your regular checkups, just making it something that's routine.
The first World AIDS Day was in 1988. An estimated 33.3 million people have HIV. It's been 10 years since a woman was murdered at a Casey grocery store, and police are begging for your help to get the investigation going again. Ashley Kuykendall attended a news conference today where police and the woman's families made their plea. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Nope, it's Jetman. And this time he's flying in formation with actual jets. This 52-year-old Swiss aviator flies his 137 miles per hour, and he doesn't steer, he just pure flies. He has only enough kerosene for his 4 engines under his wing to last for about 8 minutes during his flight. The team returned to the practice field yesterday as they prepared for their SEC finale against the Florida Gators this weekend. Senior Spur Antonio Allen is one player who had to sit the Arkansas game out at the last minute.
I mean, I had a little stiffness, but it was also like a little shot pain in the back of my neck, and I couldn't just go full speed and just be able to hit people like I usually am. So that was basically it.
How's it feel now?
It's getting better. It's getting better. So hopefully it continues to do better throughout the week, and we can go out and play.
Allen is expected to play this weekend, and also at practice last night, Connor Shaw, who suffered a concussion on Saturday was able to run drills. However, safeties Devontae Holloman, who also suffered a concussion, and DJ Swearinger, who's out for a sprained foot, did not practice last night. The start of basketball season has hit another delay. The NBA plans to cancel 2 more weeks of its regular season, according to the New York Daily News, making this the 3rd time Commissioner David Stern has postponed games as they lock out players. This could mean a total of at least 102 games be canceled through November 28th. After 3 days and 30 hours of meetings with federal mediators last week, negotiations fell apart and there are no further meetings scheduled. Well, that's all the time we have today. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening.